than life. 2024, what a lineup here, and P.O.D was on stage. So cool to see you guys live, still going, and you guys are gonna go forever.
Yeah. We're the pioneers of this music. We've been doing it for 33 years. We consider ourselves very lucky to be doing this all these years, and so...
And you know what the cool thing about it? We still look good doing it. We're in our 50s and come on.
And coming out hard with this new album that just dropped in May. And kicking butt on stage. What a show. I look back, so Youth in the Nation came out when we were the youth. Now it's like our kids. And I'm like, you see kids out there. And it's like, your music is still relevant, and it means something different to different people because it's a different world than when you wrote that, right?
No, it's extremely relevant, but that's just it. If people are so mesmerized and they're so quick paced with the time, and they just believe whatever you throw in front of them. But when we see like parents and their kids and they're listening to our music, like they really love our band. There's a lot of fans out there that I don't know if they really love the band. They're just going with whatever, but there's people out there. That's the only reason why we've been able to have a career for 33 years, because people love our band genuinely. And now we put out a new record, and they're like, I love this record.
Well, a lot of fans have said that it reminds them of the early
100%,
stuff.
100%.
Well, we take it all in. We don't discriminate. If a kid hears a Youth of the Nation song on TikTok, and that was their connection to our band, I'm like, awesome, come to the show. And if they think, well, majority of the time it's like, well, my dad used to listen to you guys, or my dad listens to you guys. Your dad rock. Yes, we are.
And their dad rocked.
And
their dad is awesome.
And he rocked, and we're your daddies too.
Yeah.
Because we're you know what I mean?
It's awesome to watch this still happen, and it's going to be like our grandkids if you guys just keep.
I hope so.
Hey,
out.
you know who gives us hope?
So.
The Stones and Metallica. If they can keep going, we're going to keep going.
We're doing it as long as we can because we feel 100% lucky. Like we love what we do. We still enjoy getting on stage and playing. We still enjoy writing records. A lot of the bands in our genre, they don't even make new records anymore. They just live off the old stuff. We love making new music because we still feel like we can do it.
We haven't stopped. We're doing what we did when we started in the garage as kids.
We haven't stopped.
We're going to keep creating new music. Let's go.
Well, there was a run there too. You guys were coming out, it was like 2014, 2015. Like you guys were really pushing it out then. So like when you were writing this, like how does the music come together for you guys? Is it always the same, or does it happen differently?
For us, nothing's changed. We've been doing this for 33 years. We get into a room, and it usually starts with a guitar riff from Marcos, and then we start jamming, we start adding lyrics. Nothing's changed. But like you said, this music genre has changed. We love like what we do. You know what I mean? So we're not going to change what we do. The industry changes all the time, but all we know is how to write music, to play live shows. Everybody else kind of goes with the flow and does their thing, but we haven't changed for 33 years. We just love what we do.
So you guys are basically doing the same thing, even though the world has changed. Like since you guys started making music, like you could have been on like
old we are.
Cassette tape.
When we started,
out of a band.
When we started, Green Day got signed. We played a show with Green Day at a club in San Diego. They had just gotten signed with Warner Brothers and did Dookie.
Oh my gosh.
So if you fast forward, we saw the punk rock movement, the ska movement, and then we got thrown in, even though we were doing it the whole time, into the rap rock movement.
Yeah.
And then we saw bands like, the new metal movement. And then now we're just older and we're still doing our thing. And we still see these trends come and go. And we're still like this solid, kick-ass freight train that just keeps chugging along.
Get out of the way.
And we're just like, yo, this is P.O.D. Whether you love us, like us, or hate us, we still here.
But you can do your research because we've been around for so long with all these bands that are headlining main stages. It's like P.O.D. has been there the whole time. We've been pioneers of this music, but yet we're the band that is always fighting for our spot, hustling, struggling.
Well,
but we're here.
You because there's a song on our new record called "I Won't Bow Down." The top of every mountain is the bottom of another. So if you think about
We've
what those
always
lyrics,
been that band.
if you think about our band, we're always trying to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
But in the end, I have enough belief and faith that in the end, we've made our mark. And it's like, yo, this band kept going. They didn't just survive off their hits.
Yeah.
They keep writing new bangers, and they keep going out and kicking ass.
Well, and there's something to be said for bands like, yeah, you rock the heck out, but there's so much positivity in your music, and you've helped a lot of people with your lyrics and your music. You have to know that.
And that means more to us. I mean, obviously we feel so lucky and blessed to be doing it this long.
Why we do what we do.
But that's why we keep it on, because you know, you can hear so many times, you guys rock, and we're like, dude, we're so grateful that you believe that. But when when people come up to us and like, dude, your music changed my life, man. I wouldn't even be living if it wasn't for your music. That means more to us, and so that's what gives us enough gas in our tank to keep going. And we love being here, and we still feel like we can step on a stage any time of the day and still be the best that we can be. You know what I mean? A lot of bands come up and it's almost like they're just going through routine. But for us, we love it. We actually love when we play.
We started in the garage. I went and saw Blink. They're from our hometown, and they're doing great. And they got on the mic, sold out Petco Park, which is a baseball stadium. And they go, I can remember when all we wanted to do was sell out the Club Soma. And then they're selling out this stadium. For us, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I remember we were just trying to get a gig at somebody's backyard kegger.
And now
we're still playing louder than life in the rain. Yeah. We're traveling the world. I go, hey, dude, this is why we do it, and we don't take it for granted.
And you guys are playing a lot of big festivals. You have Aftershock is coming up, and
we do a Knot Fest in Sao Paulo. We do a quick little run in
Brazil.
South America.
Brazil.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, and in May or April, your other tour started. I got that tour with Bad Wolves, Norma Jean, and Blonde
That was
Champ.
the last one.
We just did that.
That was from April and May.
In 2025, we're putting together another headline tour. We can't give it away now, but it looks like we're going to go to Europe with a supporting.
But you're not giving it away right now?
No.
Nobody listens.
No, we're going to support another great band.
2025 is looking killer. Let's just say that.
It's looking great. We're going to do, it looks like we're on the Sick New World in Vegas again, and all the festivals again in 2025. So we're you know what? We're just chugging along. We're grateful.
Well, we were grateful to see you on that stage at Louder Than Life. How was the energy with the crowd today?
It was a trip because the stage was drenched.
Yeah.
So we're a little more energetic than usual, but you don't want to fall on your ass and
with I don't want to break my back.
And Facebook and everything. Everyone's gonna have it on record, so you gotta watch that. And then we were having some technicalities, but
it was fun.
In the end, we started like a punk rock group.
Yeah.
We'll end like a punk rock group. We saw that crowd reaction and we said, hey, regardless, that's what it's all about.
At the end of the day, we plug in and we play, and as long as the crowd is reacting, we know that we're doing our job.
Great show, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.